Hi, it's Tonya, and welcome back to Highly Sensitive Wellness. Today, we're talking about a topic that's really relatable to a lot of us, and that is decision fatigue. So if you've ever felt overwhelmed, anxious, or stressed out by having to make a lot of choices, then this video is for you. We'll explore what decision fatigue is, how it affects us as HSPs, and I'll be sharing a few strategies with you to help you conquer decision fatigue and really thrive in your everyday life. So let's get right into it. Imagine those moments when the stress is piling up and every choice then starts to feel like an uphill battle. And that really is what decision fatigue is. It's a state where our mental energy gets drained, leaving us feeling tired and anxious and even making impulsive decisions that we would normally make. As sensitive people, we might even be more prone to feeling overwhelmed by decision fatigue. Let's take a closer look at some signs you might be experiencing decision fatigue. Signs of decision fatigue can manifest in a lot of different ways, like impulse buying, grabbing unhealthy snacks after a long day when you're exhausted, avoiding decisions, putting things off, procrastination. If any of this sounds familiar, then it might be a signal that we need to look a little bit closer at decision fatigue. Okay, now that we understand what decision fatigue is, let's go into some practical strategies to help us tackle it. These really are some game-changing tips for us as highly sensitive people. Number one is to plan ahead for success. So start by planning your day the night before. This is a really simple step that can set you up for a much smoother morning, and it really reduces all of those last-minute decision-making things that cause a lot of stress. I personally use a weekly plan to map out my goals, and then I'm just really flexible depending on how the day goes. Number two is take mindful breaks. Regular breaks are really essential. So pack healthy snacks, pack water, even a book to recharge you during the day. Just prioritize your mental health by giving yourself little moments of rejuvenation throughout the day. Number three is to limit and minimize distractions. Limiting distractions like social media and TV. As hard as that is, these energy draining activities really pull our focus away from making decisions. So by minimizing them, we can conserve a lot of our mental energy. Number four is to establish a routine. So create a daily routine that suits your needs. And it adds consistency and really eliminates a lot of decisions for those everyday tasks that we have to do. Set alarms to remind yourself until it really becomes your second nature. And this technique has been a real game changer for me. Number five is to avoid impulse decisions. So pause before making choices. Take a few deep breaths and ask yourself if you would make the same choice if you were really feeling your best, if you were in a really good place. And if you're not, postpone those decisions if you can until you're in a clearer state of mind. Number six is to embrace meal planning. Meal planning really can save the day. Preparing your meals in advance to avoid grabbing unhealthy options because you're tired or frustrated or stressed. In my house, we cook larger meals over the weekend and then we eat them throughout the week. It really makes a big difference during the week for us. As highly sensitive people, our decision-making process is really unique. We're thoughtful and considerate of others, which is a strength. But remember, there's no such thing as a wrong decision because each choice we make teaches us something valuable that we might not have learned otherwise. To wrap things up, here's an affirmation that I use to combat my decision fatigue. I am making the right choice with the knowledge that I have now, and I trust that I will guide myself to the right decision. My friends, take your time in making decisions, but don't let them paralyze you. Just trust your inner knowing, your intuition to lead the way. Thanks for joining me, and be sure to subscribe for more tips and insights on living your best highly sensitive life. Until next time, take care and stay true to yourself.